Max here with Voltaire for Movie Madness Entertainment.
Hi, hello, everyone.
Yes, something else. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell for all the entertainment news. We love movies, music, video games, anything that entertains us, you know? AI, maybe. Okay. All right, so this is just a quick announcement from Cinemacon. Do you like John Wick series? The John Wick series?
I have no complaints about them. Yeah, sure.
No complaints. Mm-hmm. More spinoffs. I still didn't watch The Continental. You know how they say superhero fatigue? I'm feeling John Wick fatigue. Voltaire. I think people are going to say, Max, you're a hypocrite because in the James Bond, you took the stance is they should expand the universe and do other projects. That's kind of what they're doing with John Wick, but I don't think there's enough. I don't think the John Wick franchise, for example, has as much substance as
not enough juice to get this many.
The James Bond franchise, for example. I mean, there is a story there. It's very,
so if you took a poll of people under age like 30, how many of them would prefer John Wick to James Bond?
You're right. They would. I think they would prefer John Wick.
I think the vast majority would, but go ahead.
Yeah, Keanu's great, but Keanu can't be in everything. He also said before there was announcement, he was maybe negotiating the trades. I don't think I could do another John Wick. My knees. And then a month later, we just finished the script that he okayed. Right? He's asking for more money, right? My knees are getting, I can't do John Wick anymore. But here, now we have the Ballerina movie that's coming out with Ana de Armas. I think Ana de Armas is overrated. Personally, I think she's a beautiful lady. When she's on screen or, I just don't get like people go gaga over here. I don't get it. I don't believe I'm not that she can't throw a punch, but I just don't believe she is on the level of John Wick, like taking down at baddies. It looks somewhat, when
you don't think seeing 105-pound women?
No, it's all with the context. I felt it with other actresses her size. It's just I don't think she delivers with her performance. It looks like it to me. It feels off. It doesn't feel as authentic when, for example, Keanu Reeves is taking down baddies. It has nothing to do with her size. It's delivery for me. I think I saw her in Mission Impossible. The Mission Impossible scene. Was she in Mission Impossible?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, her Mission Impossible scene, I just was like, that was like one of the weakest action scenes in the movie for me personally. Just the way she was even holding the gun, she looked like she was like that. I don't. But I still want the movie to be good. There was what's her name that was the first Furiosa. She was in Atomic Blonde. And I still didn't see that movie, but that trailer sold it to me. And she's not extremely ripped person or muscle bound person either. I forget her name, but when she's in an action sequence, I believe it.
She looks a little more sturdy though, doesn't she?
Well, a little bit. Okay, so a little more sturdy. All right, so here we go. All the spinoffs in the universe I don't think it's gonna happen. Baba Yaga lives as Lionsgate confirms John Wick 5, an animated prequel, and the Donnie Yen directed Kane spinoff. I have to say, I love Donnie Yen though. So animated, okay. I kind of out of all of the spinoffs, the Continental, the animated, Ballerina, and now Donnie Yen, I would pick Donnie Yen. But where are you with this? Did you see all three?
I did not. No.
Or do they have four? They have four.
Yeah, I did not. But look, I don't. If these franchises are popular, and they are popular, I love them creating little universes. I love that whole concept. I like the Conjuring universe. I like what Marvel does with bringing stuff together. I like this kind of thing where they create a universe. So if there's a market for it, go for it. It'd be crazy not to do it, quite honestly.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll see. I didn't think the Continental was doing good numbers, but maybe it's gonna get another season. I have no idea. All right, so by announcing Cinemacon 2025, several projects, John Wick 5, animated project, animated prequel, and a confirmation the Donnie Yen directed spinoff featuring his blind assassin character Kane. Before you ask, yes, Keanu Reeves returns for John Wick 5, and Chad Stahelski directing and producing alongside Thunder Road Productions. Okay, let's see what Donnie Yen says, and then we'll end this topic here. Oh, there's something else I might want to read here. Okay, Donnie Yen spoke to Collider, Stephen Weintraub, Frosty. I think both the fans as well as the studio want this to happen, and we'll see. I don't know, Steve. I can only tell you that much. But yes, we are talking. We are talking intimately. We'll see what happens. But at the same time, I hold responsibility as well as pressure that I don't want to ruin the franchise. No, the last two did that, Donnie. Don't worry about that. I try to do my best to bring things fresh to the franchise. No, Ballerina is ruining the franchise. I don't want to bring down expectations for the fans. I try to do my best, like always. See, I actually think Yen, even at his age, can up the ante for this universe.
He's gonna have to.
In both animation and the world of John Wick, the possibilities are not, they're the same type of project. I don't think that this universe is kind of interesting, but I think it's kind of wearing thin for me.
It's kind of redundant, is what you're saying.
It's kind of like, for example, I love the Bourne Identity, Jason Bourne,
Mm-hmm.
But when he kept coming back for movies and movies, and he's always fighting the organization that created him.
Right. The first time all the different assassins were coming after him.
No, that was great, right? But am I lying when it's that's always the villain? So what is the villain usually in the John Wick franchise? It's usually the organization that creates the assassins. I forget what it's called. The Continental is about,
Mm-hmm.
So that gets really boring. Why is James Bond more relevant to me after so many, except for Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig could kick rocks. I'm sick of him being James Bond. Fortunately, he's not, and it's at Amazon. Unfortunately, Amy Pascal is there from Sony. But what makes it interesting, there's different villains, different scenarios,
Right.
I don't need to see, is John Wick 5, he's going to be going against the organization again? An assassin is hunted by the whole League of Assassins.
Yep.
Because he did the thing he shouldn't. I'm like, oh God. Like, so maybe the prequel was actually the best part of this, the animated prequel, because that's before the organization turned against them. That was just when he was an assassin doing projects,
Right.
Maybe that would be a way to expand it. What is John Wick doing when he's working for our organization, not against the organization? Right?
I'm very interested in that animated film.
Okay. So maybe that's the good one. All right. So let me see what he says about anime. So that's kind of, as we discuss this, I'm kind of switching gears to the prequel is more exciting. I've always been fascinated with anime. It's always been a huge influence on me, especially with the John Wick series. To have the opportunity to develop a John Wick anime seems to be the perfect progression for the John Wick world. I feel John Wick is the perfect property for this medium. I actually think also I'm very disappointed as a gamer that John Wick hasn't blast the door open into video games. I've heard he's very hard to get the rights to have him guest character in your game for some reason. And there's only been really, really subpar games, not even action games, just storytelling or telltale, point and click games, or choose not actually, you want, Max Payne games, that, right?
Right.
You want something like that aesthetic to bring John Wick into the video game realm would be amazing. They actually tried to get him in Mortal Kombat as a guest character. They wouldn't let him. The property owners of John Wick wouldn't let that happen. So that's the other thing. I think he's actually perfect for the video game medium too. It's perfect type of property to bring over. Anime holds the potential to expand our world, our characters, and our action in ways unimaginable before. So they at least gave some new info on like Warner Brothers. Suck it, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I want Warner Brothers to come back. They have a lot of IP that I love. You know, they really do. I don't want them to fail, but you know, that's all. That's all the news about John Wick. Are you excited about any of the John Wick? Could put us in the comments section below. Did that entice you at all? Talking about some of those projects, the Donnie Yen one, but you're sticking with the anime prequel.
The anime one is the most exciting to me, but I would be curious what the people have to say. Like the video and leave a comment, everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, everyone.